Faced with fierce competition from its small car rivals, Ford have decided it's time to freshen up the Fiesta and give it, well, a slightly new look for the millennium, but without taking away the basic characteristics of the car. Now, with the new kids on the block, the likes of the Toyota Yaris, the Fiat Punto, which is already outselling the Fiesta in parts of Europe, and the Renault Clio, Ford have given the Fiesta its house style. Yes, it gets new edge design styling. If you're mystified as to why the new Fiesta didn't get the 1.7 engine instead of the 1.6 engine, well, it's because Ford didn't want the Fiesta treading on the toes of the Puma. You see, the 1.4 Puma has 88 brake horsepower, the 1.7 125, and this new S engine kind of fits nicely in the middle with 103 brake horsepower. It does 0 to 60 in just over 10 seconds and a top speed of 113 miles an hour. Revisions inside the Fiesta are, quite frankly, very minor. In fact, looking at this now, you can see very little difference from the outgoing model. But it does look a bit better, and it's very well put together and very well built, with a look of the Puma inside, but just doesn't have the je ne sais quoi and the style of the Renault Clio interior. There's also the option of head and chest side airbags, which is apparently a first for a car of this size. One thing it doesn't have, which is very annoying, is a switch inside the car to open the boot. You always have to use the key, and that really gets on your nerves. At the front end of the car, well, as you can see, it's been given Ford's new edge design headlights. It gets a new bonnet, new wings and new bumpers. It's almost like the Fiesta's gone into a hairdresser's and asked for a new edge design perm, and it's gone slightly wrong. And at the back, well, again, very little has changed. It gets this cheap fuel flap, which looks like it's going to fall off, an extra spoiler, and it seems to have grown some bulby bits, which look like a pair of breasts at some angles. I thought new edge design was all about sharp, angly points. That certainly isn't. The new Fiesta lineup now consists of the 1.25 and 1.4 Zetec engines, plus the base 1.3 Endura E and 1.8 litre diesel. You can choose from 5 trim levels: Encore, Finesse, Zetec, LX and Gear, plus the new S. Now, if you're in the market for a small car, well, there are lots to choose from. They're all very different, but all very competent. So have Ford hit the right note with the new Fiesta? Well, it's more a revamp than anything else in response to the likes of the new Clio and the new Fiat Punto. The Fiesta has always been a very entertaining car to drive, and still is. It's probably the best of the bunch for that, despite having any real potent engines in the range apart from the new 1.6 Zetec S. I think you'll either love or hate the new Fiesta. I personally like it. Or you'll take so long to make up your mind over whether you like the car that you'll buy something completely different.